Oh my lord, what is that move? I was totally ready to just switch the game off. How are y'all doing? This is what's gonna happen today. I, for no particular reason, felt like playing this game. It's the King of Fighters 14. I think it's probably because I've been watching the KOF trailers. I think that's the real point, really, is that they want you to like watch these trailers once per week and keep remembering that King of Fighters is a thing, even though the game probably won't release until the 31st of December 2021. We don't actually know. The main difference compared to every time I've played KOF before is that I've never played KOF on one of these. It's a button box or an opposing cardinals directions box. I don't know what you want to call it, but the point is you jump with your thumb instead of pressing up. Up is not jump. To start myself off, I'm going to use Kyo. I'm just gonna go straight through, I think. First things first, I've changed my button assignment in this game. I'm gonna use light, light, strong, strong. Let's see how well that goes. So what is it with Daimon? Does he do 360s or what? Maybe it's not. Does he have like a commands list? Half circle forwards. That's interesting. Oh right, so the light punch one aims upwards. Yeah, I think I'd be better off just going to training mode. What do you hope for KOF 15? Well, since Oda did do that tweet, Oda put out a tweet saying they've been planning to have rollback in the game. It's just, you know, they're trying to figure out how to implement it. On Hitbox, super jumps and hyper hops are really easy. Just 2-3 holds, 7-9 tap for hyper hop. Why would I need to press down first? Does that actually make the input easier? Short hop and hyper hop are different. What's a hyper hop? I don't think I've ever heard of this. This is jump. Oh, I see. No. Oh, yeah, I am doing super jump. It's just that they don't have the visual effects to make it look like a super jump, so you can't really tell. But this is a normal jump, and then, yeah, he does jump significantly further. This is normal jump, forward and backward. You can see this is not as much distance. It's not as obvious though. In like, you know, KOF 98 and 99, super jumps were really obvious. You could like you knew someone had done it. Oh, I see. Yeah, this is a normal jump, and it is actually quite a bit slower. But if I do a hyper hop, he does a bit of a leap. So it's not very high up into the sky, but it does have like more distance. This game's a little bit too deep for me. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to handle this. And then if I do hold down the jump button, he does a super jump. Okay, there are basically 4 different jumps. It's just so hard to see in KOF 14. In other KOF games, I feel like it's more obvious. It's like Gridding says. It does feel a lot like Assault. I can get in low. It's like a short hop that's a little faster. Oh, interesting. So if you hyper hop, you do a nice little big jump without going over their head. Super jump is like, I don't mind just going over. That's a normal throw. This is a command input throw. And then this is the half circle forward back. Sorry, half circle back forward. Cool, okay. Got a DP. Well, I say DP, just the DP motion. What does this do? Does this work from far away? Okay, the Tatsu kick it's a roll. And the other one was what? A DP with a kick. I can't really tell the difference between all these throws. Super is half circle back, twice punch. Oh, I just need to do it faster. Wow, inputs are really fast in this game. How about the heavy version? This man is the Hulk! I swear he does this move in Infinity War, or not Infinity War, Avengers 1. Maybe they'll teach me this in the tutorial. Only works in the corner. If it only works in the corner, you will spawn in the corner. Joby, I don't think that's true. Kita Scene or Kita Sean, thanks for the big raid. This is ridiculous, my god. Key data on. Here we go, that's better. And I am missing down. I'm actually, you can see my key input display. I'm actually like skipping down. I'm supposed to go forward, down, back, back. And I'm like going so fast, I'm like skipping to back and then pressing down afterwards. This is hard. Why did I choose this character? I don't even like this guy. I got the down that time, but I didn't do back. Well, let's try it on this side. Maybe it's easier on this side. No, I missed. No. Here we go. I'm the man. I got it. Yes! Yes! Even though they're strict, they don't require the 3 input? That's nuts. Caliber versus.
I've come from the future.
From the future?
KOF15's rollback was so good it rolled me back to today.
I think what it is with fighting games for me is that once I discover something that is difficult, I become hooked on the idea of being able to do it. It's much more important to me to be able to do something stupid and difficult than to be able to like actually win matches. Which is a shame, but it's something I've kind of learned about myself over time. Can you play your favorite character for a few minutes? Sure, yeah. So heavy punch, I assume it's gonna be you do it after the first hit. I wish there was like Under Night where they actually tell you how many of the 2-part moves you do. Yeah, I have never done these combos. That's exciting. This looks like an important K-dash thing. Oh, you have to press it really fast. That was fun. Sweet. Max mode. Let me just do the second half of this combo. No. Alright. Do I have to do that on the first hit, or can I do that on the second hit? I feel like the second hit of this isn't Oh yeah, it is. Why didn't that count? I think maybe it wanted me to cancel it exactly on that final hit. Next subject. Okay, here we go. Whew! I guess this is climax cancel? That's a climax cancel, okay. I thought K-Dash's voice would be deeper. Alright, let's see if I can do this properly then. Yes! Okay, I wasn't sure if it was actually gonna work. I was like, did I get it? Did I get it? Okay, I don't know how lenient it is, but I assume that you actually do have to do the straight down input, which is harsh for a controller like this. Knowing how many people are going to be probably gravitating to controllers like these in the future, I'm curious to know whether King of Fighters 15 will increase input leniency for half circle inputs, because it's difficult. It's difficult, but I mean, it's not a problem. I mean, I play Under Night on this. I'm not talking about buffers. I'm talking about input leniency and like the ability to like miss out directions in a circular motion. Play Athena Trials. I could do, yeah. I kind of want to learn it properly as well. See, hang on a second. I skipped it that time. It actually didn't require it. Oh, so what did you want me to do? You wanted me to play Athena, right? So blow back into Psycho Ball. And then what was that? Got him, okay. What the heck was that? What is this? The butt slam. What is she doing with her foot? She's doing unspeakable things with her foot. What kind of things? That's quite cool. Do you guys use a shortcut button for activating max mode? I do, but I play on pad. I'm wondering if stuff like this, because doing a normal into quick max mode activation into another normal, that strikes me as the sort of thing that I'd want a shortcut for. And then after that I have to do another one of these god-awful supers. Or is it not a cancel? Is it just added at the end? Right, so she just does it after the juggle. Okay, I thought I had to cancel into it. I was like, when's the timing for this? I think I do want a max mode button though. So before I do the next trial, control options, button configuration, here. Easier with a max button. That's definitely easier with a max mode button. Mateus, you're from Brazil? Can you let us know? I'm just really curious to know what the best button layout is for KOF. Is it A, B, C, D? Or is it A, B, C, D? I think it looks at least as good as SF5, maybe a bit better. What are we talking about? I talk about KOF15. I don't think it looks as good as SF5, not yet. Chizuru and Iori and Kyo, but especially with the Kusanagi Kyo trailer, it looks better. It looks better than the previous trailers. I think they figured out something about the lighting. Like they found a way to make the shading a little bit less harsh. Did they remodel Andy? Thing is, it's not that I didn't like the trailer, it's just I didn't feel anything after the Andy trailer. I was just like, okay. Oh no, oh I see. Does he look terrible in 14? And don't get me wrong, I love KOF, so I only bash the game because I like it. I'm not like bashing the game and then I'm not gonna play it or anything. You know what he looks like? He looks like a villain from like a Christmas movie. You know those Christmas movies where there's like blank check. Some kid is handed like a checkbook and he's always trying to escape from some guy in a suit. It's always some kid running away from a guy in a suit, and the kid's got too much money that he's not supposed to have. And the guy in the suit always looks like this. Like a really long nose and like an extremely flat mouth. Home Alone but in Japan. Why is he so skinny? What's wrong with his walk? He looks like one of those Figmas. You know the superposable anime toys? Figma? They're superposable, which is great because you can use them for like, you know, displays and that guy who does those animatics on Twitter. But for a video game character, he looks like a G.I. Joe. They fed Andy nothing but rice and rice products. Yeah, I've been looking at his shoulder this whole time. Why is his left arm detached from his body? Why couldn't his shoulder be part of his body? Oh, does he look significantly better in the KOF15 trailer? Okay. He just looks like the villain from a Christmas movie. Is he actually the worst looking character in the game? He's definitely not a charmer. Right, yeah, I don't actually want to play him. I just wanted to have a look at him. Before I try another character, let's see if I can do one more of these Athena Trials into the super. Fireball, super. Oh, she goes on the first hit. Okay. It's not bad, actually. It's not bad. Athena's not. I think Athena's one of the characters that got a little bit more attention. She still looks gammy, but I think she got a little bit more attention than some of the other characters. All right, who's next? Try Vice. Sure. Okay. Tanashimasete moraoka. Didn't Vice have like a dress before? Why is she in slacks now? I mean, not that I have a problem with that, but yeah, I prefer her old design. Now she's just, you know, without the dress. She's just a person. In my opinion, there are a lot of things about these characters where their outfits like define who they are. And when you change the outfit, they just become generic people. It's just a person in slacks now. Got it, okay. That's hard for me. Half circles and 360 motions on a button box controller. They're not quite as intuitive, but from what I've gathered, you can get used to it, but it will not come quite as quickly as learning a 360 on like an arcade stick. So this is one of the issues for me, is just like doing the half circle, but then actually releasing the other buttons and making sure I end on a clean back input. Okay, that's a cool effect, I like that. Bring him in, and then... Oh god, another double cough circle. Can I do the input while she's doing the previous move? You can? Sweet, I'm gonna try that then. Got it, okay. So it's good to know, it's really good to know in these games when you're allowed to actually input moves. Like, you gotta know these buffers. Oh cool, this is some sort of wrecker? Oh, I see. It's not a wrecker, but if you knock him down, then what? I was like, why isn't it comboing? Okay. Picky game. This game's picky. After Rekka, she has an air super you do. Oh, I'm looking forward to that. Oh my lord, what is that move? Jump up neutral. What the actual F is this? Close by in the air. This looks hard as frick. Okay. Okay. It's not as hard as I thought it was gonna be. Haha! I got it! Sick. Okay. What kind of masochists play a game with combos of such difficulty? Yeah, you know what? It's not even that this combo is difficult. It's just that it's just a really weird input. But this makes more sense. Again, this is so much about KOF makes more sense on an arcade stick, to be quite honest. But I'm not gonna give up yet. I feel like I had it earlier, but now I've lost it. This is stupid. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? This is stupid. If you hold your final input on a special move, it repeats the input several times, giving you a greater chance of successfully timing it. Oh! You need to do your super input a little earlier. Gotcha. I gotcha. I see what you mean. Hopefully that makes it easier. I was totally ready to just switch the game off, and then I got it. I think it did help. I think button holding. I think everything that everyone said probably helped, like bit by bit. Because, for example, by doing the input earlier and then taking advantage of button holding, I like it. Thanks everyone. That was great. That was great. It's not actually too unnatural. It's just not as intuitive. Because obviously on an arcade stick, you'd be like rolling the controller like in a circular motion and then pulling down it. On this, it's kind of like, okay, I'm holding one button, now I'm pressing 3 buttons at the same time, now I'm letting go of one button, holding another button down. It's all very cognitive, which is not a bad thing, but it's not maybe as intuitive. Who's an interesting character that I'm unlikely to have played before? You know what? I'm interested in Meitenkun, seeing as we've had the trailer for him. Why doesn't this combo? I'm late on the charge. Oh. I don't know why it worked that time. I did the exact same thing that I was doing before. Oh well. It works now. Thank you. Alright, so now I need to... Oh god, cancel into super. Why? Why? Probably super canceling too late. God dag nabbit. Got it. What's going on? Oh, that's quite cool. Okay, I could learn how to do that. Okay, so here we go. Heavy kick. Cool. I feel like I just saw that in the KOF15 trailer. How long do I need to charge? Not very long. Okay. No, I hate you. I hate you so much. I hate you so much. Oh! Yes! Yes! Whew! That wasn't, I don't think that was the hardest combo of the day, but I was starting to lose my mind at the end. I was like, oh my god, I'm not going to be able to do it. But what I might do is, if no one wants to play online, what I might do is I might just pop into some versus mode and try a few things. With KOF15, I don't know if getting this game is worth it. I actually don't know. I have not played enough of this to tell, but honestly, if you want to like practice the game, I feel like if you want to practice the game and be ready for stuff. Oh, I almost got it. Incredible Hulk! It's a cool move. Okay, so what was that? The move I learned was... Yes! I did half the combo. I wanted to do my super. What was the move that I do after that? I can't remember any of the moves that I learned with this character. I wanted to do that super at the end. I can't do that super. I'm gonna practice it. So many characters haven't played yet. Oh, sweet Joe. I am seeing this game in a very different light today. And it is really interesting how you kind of don't really think about the visuals once you're playing the game. It's a bit like Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Once you're playing the game, you're kind of like not thinking about what it looks like. But then every now and then you have a moment when you like realize. Here's my consensus on King of Fighters in general. King of Fighters 15 is coming out, and I'm excited about the game. And I'm sort of playing KOF 14 today because of all these trailers coming out for KOF 15. But the truth is, KOF 15's quite a whiles off. It's not coming out till end of this year, earliest, I think. Though, the good news is that Oda, producer on the game, he said they have been thinking about Rollback. I think he said they've been thinking about Rollback like from the start. So the question of whether they can actually implement or not, we don't know. But at least we know that the game is going to be better looking than KOF 14. But apart from that, we don't really have a lot of other information. It's like, well, the battle system's going to be a little bit different. You're going to be doing EX moves outside of max mode, which sounds interesting, I suppose. I didn't really even know what max mode was until I started playing a bit more of it today. But my personal opinion is, since there's the, what's it called? Ultimate edition of this game. And I saw in the shops in Japan today, it was going for like, pre-orders for like $35. It's not very expensive. And I assume that Ultimate version means that it's going to have all of these extra characters in it. Personally, my opinion is, this has been a lot of fun. I'd like to play a little bit more of it. I'm not sure I'm going to like spend all my life practicing this game, but I do want to play this game a bit more. I'm I'm not 100% convinced that I want to play KOF on this controller though. This has been great fun for Under Night. This has been amazing fun for Street Fighter. I haven't had a chance to try it on Grand Blue yet, but I'd like to try that in the future. I imagine it's going to be good fun for a game like Dragon Ball, but I just feel like the inputs in KOF are just... I just feel like this is like an extra level of stress that I don't need if I'm going to be playing. But the thing is, it does seem to make other things easier, like short hops and hyper hops, which I think is what Grinning was calling them. But super jumps, hyper hops, short hops all seem to be significantly easier on a button-based controller. So it's been good fun. Definitely going to play more. I don't want it to just be a nice version of KOF 14. It's like, if they're going to make a new KOF game, I want it to be like some kind of evolution, you know? I guess what I'm expecting is something like the jump from KOF, what was it, 11 to KOF 12 and 13. Obviously that was a big leap, but So maybe not something that drastic, but I'd like to see more attention to the animations and more realistic looking facial expressions. Yo, Kirby in there.
Laughing face.
If you're not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, do subscribe on YouTube for YouTube videos. I'll see you all in the next NihongoGamer video and or stream and or on Discord or on Twitter. See you later.